What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So I've been getting so many questions asking how I contour and I highlight my face, and this is a video dedicated just to that, contouring and highlighting. So if you would like to see how I do so, just keep watching. So as you can tell, the only thing that I have on my face currently is my foundation, and then I've filled in my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to start highlighting my face. So I just take a little under my eyes, do a little down the bridge of my nose, some on my forehead, and then a bit on my chin. This is just to brighten that center part of your face.
Everything changes.
That I'm going to be using is my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I get this shade, it's like translucent, but I tap a little bit into my lid, and then I go in with my wet beauty blender, and I just set all that concealer that I just laid down. I make sure that it's not going to be creasing all over the place, and it's not going to be moving around during the day. So now we're going to get into the contouring part of this, and I'm going to be using my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This has been my favorite bronzer lately, and you can't beat the price. I think this is like $8 at the drugstore. So it smells like, it literally smells like a beach. It smells like you're sipping a pina colada somewhere beautiful with blue oceans. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Morphe R4. This is just an angled contouring brush. And I go ahead and I start out carving my cheekbones. So if you've noticed, I start at the very edge of where my ear starts here. And I bring it down towards my mouth, but only about halfway, and then I blend it all out. Now moving on to the other side. A good trick that I learned when I first started contouring was if you take your finger like this, and you press that middle knuckle right against where your ear starts, and then you straighten out your finger. This is about where the darkness needs to come out for your contour, because if you bring it too far into your mouth, it's gonna end up looking really muddy and not natural. This is just like the darkest part should be here, and then it should be blended out down. That's why I always start here and blend it down. I have a really super round face, so I do bring it down just a little bit further, only because I have to really cut out my cheekbones for me to even look like I have any definition or any cheekbones at all, because it's like a full circle. It's just like a circle. So the next brush that I like to go in with is the Morphe Y1. This is just like a fluffy powder brush. I don't think that they sell these on the website. I think this might have been like a limited edition, but you can get really super fluffy brushes like this on Morphe. So I just tap it in there, and then I go up to my forehead and I just start making circles, blending it all around the edge of my forehead. And the reason why we're doing that is because it's creating a shadow, and so it's not gonna make your forehead look huge. Like, I feel like I have a pretty big forehead, so when I do my bronzing, I make sure I have a really good shadow so it doesn't make it look like my hairline starts like all the way back here. Don't mind my little broken finger. I broke it last night. We went to an event at my husband's work, and right afterwards we get in the car and I go to move my purse, and it snags on the edge of my purse, and it just like ripped off my nail completely. So if you're seeing this, that's why. Sorry. So I like to bring it down my temples, and then I blend it in with that contour that we did down here. And then I bring it under my chin to create a shadow underneath. So your chin's looking a little bit more carved out. And then the last part of the contouring is my nose. This is like, I can't leave the house. If I forget to contour my nose, we're having a problem. It just doesn't look the same. It's like an automatic like nose job when you contour the sides of your nose. So I start off with a Morphe E47 brush. This is just a really dense angled brush, and it's really good for getting a super, super straight line down your nose. So I just tap it in my bronzer, and then I press it in a straight line right where my bone ends of my nose to kind of thin it out a bit. And then I press a little on the bottom and the sides, bring it up, and it just makes a really nice nose contour brush. So then I'll take a Morphe Y12. This is like a still kind of dense but a fluffy brush. It's kind of like this one. It's like the same shape, but it's a little bit more fluffy, and I use this to blend it all out. I didn't add any more product. All I was doing was just taking the clean brush, and I'm just kind of going up the sides of my nose and really blending out that line so there's no harsh line and it doesn't look super fake and contoured. You know? Just like that. So then the last part, I know this is blush, but I feel like it's part of contouring as well a little bit, just because it's like if you walk out like this, it's fine, but I feel like it's an extra step to really make your cheeks pop, and it just kind of puts everything together. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe PK14 with this Make Them Blush Hush Blush by Pretty Vulgar. I actually got this in one of my BoxyCharms, and I really do like the color. It's very, very, very pigmented, so you like tap it in twice, and that's enough for both sides of your face. I mean, it's like super, super pigmented. So I just go on my apples of my cheeks, and then I bring them up towards my temples and just lightly dust it. Otherwise, you're gonna have like a huge clump in one area, and we don't want that. So normally I would, you know, I'd go and finish the rest of my face or my eyes, whatever I needed to do, my lips and everything, and then I highlight at the very end, and then I'll spray my setting spray. But I'm gonna highlight first so I can show you guys kind of where I put it. So I'm gonna use my Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. I use this center shade here. It's like a crazy, like blinding highlight. So you just need just like a little bit of it. I just dust it on the very tops of my cheeks, right where like your actual cheekbone is. And then I take a little on my finger and I drag it down the very bridge of my nose, and then on the very tip. And then I'll put some in like the corners, kind of brighten up my eyes. And that is pretty much my contour and highlighting video for you guys. Alright you guys, here is the final look for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and if you are not already, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you would like to see next. I appreciate and love you guys so much. See you next time.